Today on 15 on 15.
We celebrate Yentl Lieuw's journey here at ATV.
Also, we introduce a new face to Team 15. And as a special treat, some bloopers from 15 on 15. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. It is a very special show today because it's my last. So this edition of 15 on 15 is dedicated to that specific occasion. You will still have your daily dose of local highlights as well as trending lifestyle topics. I have handed over the reins to Daniela Piazzi, who conducted an interview with me regarding my departure. Giving up smoking, dieting, or even swearing.
Yentl Lieuw began her journey on Channel 15 as an intern. This was her very first stand-up.
How about resolutions from a business standpoint that can help to benefit the economy of our island?
She first stepped into your living room with Noticia Awinochi's segment entitled Riba Caminda cu Yentl.
Carnival babies, a term identifying infants conceived during the parade season. Now, though the term may seem cheerful, it is a serious issue.
As Yentl sits in front of her first 15 on 15 set, she relives the start of her days in ATV.
Today is a bittersweet day. It's more emotional than anything else because it is actually my last here at ATV. It's been a tremendous 5 years. I started back in 2010, and I actually started as an intern for Noticia Awinochi. I was supposed to come in and look at the island from fresh eyes because I used to live here when I was little, but I moved to Toronto for about 12 years. It was called Riba Caminda cu Yentl, and it was just, I really thought I would come here for my internship and bring people coffee because I don't speak the local language and they didn't have an English show. So I was more than grateful when Giovanni Moller and Tom Peters agreed to give me my own segment in English. And I worked really hard because I knew I wanted to come back. And when I was finished my 6-month internship, I knew I wasn't finished with ATV or with the island. So I decided to pitch Doina Amon and Tom Peters a lifestyle news English show.
Today on 15 on 15.
To be able to deliver a daily 15-minute newscast as a producer and anchor is a big job. Yentl takes pride in what she has been able to accomplish over the years.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. What is the most rewarding experience here at ATV? I actually would have to say my daily task. This job is unlike any other because all your hard work that you do 9 to 5 during the day is then broadcasted on television and it's shared with the community. So every single night, Monday through Friday at 7:15 p.m., that is the most rewarding feeling. So I would have to say every day was rewarding.
And as we've been mentioning to the viewers, well, the fans are going crazy. As we've been mentioning to the viewers, you had to get into the role physically. You had to lose over 60 pounds.
Besides for 15 on 15, Yentl took on other projects, one being the main correspondent for the Aruba International Film Festival. Channel 15 broadcasted the glamorous event live.
Really loosely based on a relationship I had with my best friend growing up, inspired. It's actually, portions of it was something I experienced going through with him.
There were certain projects that I took on that was also rewarding. Of course, I would have to say the Aruba International Film Festival, where ATV was partnered up with AIFF, and we delivered the red carpet event for 2 hours live. And interviewing celebrities is, of course, it's a different experience. The interaction is very different, and you get a little bit nervous, and the adrenaline gets you going. And of course, it was live.
Another success that Yentl recalls fondly is the political show called One-on-One. Politicians running for office had some hard-hitting questions to answer in the hot seat. In this role, Yentl was the one working for the voters.
Thank you for joining us. I think One-on-One was a great success, and that was a talk show that I had 2 years ago prior to the election, where I sat down with 7 selected candidates who were running for office. And for 15 minutes, you get to ask them hard-hitting questions. You get to report to the viewers as to why perhaps you should or should not vote for that particular politician. And One-on-One was a fantastic project that I took on, and and it had great results. We said in the beginning we were only going to do 7 politicians. We were going to choose them very carefully and had to be well represented from all different parties. And it was, and we had so many political members calling us and wanting to be a part of it, and we're like, sorry, like, we decided from the beginning it's 7.
Yentl recently got engaged and will be relocating to Las Vegas, Nevada next week. She plans on pursuing a career within the communications industry, either broadcasting or public relations. The future looks bright for the 26-year-old, but she can't help but get emotional over her departure from the island and job she loves.
Okay, so pardon my tears, but as cliche as it sounds, it's really and truly the people on this island that makes Aruba different, and that is what I'm going to miss most about. And it's not just the viewers. Of course, I'm very grateful to you. It's not just my colleagues, also very grateful. It's everyone that I meet on the street. It's everyone that I interview. Everyone has welcomed me with open arms. And once again, I don't speak the local language. I kind of came in from Toronto, kind of took over your television set for 15 minutes every weeknight, and everyone was just so nice about it. And they were accepting of a new concept, of a more modern newscast, because I did talk a lot about sex topics and a lot about wine, and everyone was just so accepting. So as cliche as it sounds, it's the people that I will most certainly miss the most, from viewers to colleagues to every single person that I have interacted with throughout my 5 years on this island.
Yentl is handing everything over to Daniela Piazzi, a confident young woman in which Yentl selected herself. She gives the new face of 15 on 15 a word of advice.
I would like the new host of 15 on 15 to work hard every day, put a lot of heart into it. Don't take one day for granted. It is a tremendous job. You will meet a lot of new people, and be an asset to Team 15. That is very important. And take initiative. Go find your stories. Go make the phone calls. Go send the emails. And bring back a good story to ATV every day. And if you do have a good story, share it with Pulse Latino, share it with Noticia Anoche, and just remember that you are part of a team, and a great team at that, and don't take it for granted.
On behalf of Team 15, we want to wish Yentl Lieuw all the love, success, and happiness in the world as she moves forward on her journey to Las Vegas.
Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time on ATV, Channel 15. Thank you, Daniela, for the report. Don't go anywhere, because coming up right after the break, you will get to learn about the new host of 15 on 15. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we have Daniela Piazzi in the spotlight. Welcome back from the break. You are watching 15 on 15. If you are just joining us, I announced at the top of the show that this will be my last day as the executive producer and anchor of the news and lifestyle program. Don't panic. I am leaving the show in very good hands. Meet Daniela Piazzi. Daniela moved to the island 5 years ago from Argentina, but her roots are American and Italian. Aruba Hostesses is a company she started up by herself. Besides for the English language, Miss Piazzi has a high command for Papiamento, Dutch, Spanish, and Italian. I carefully selected Daniela Piazzi. I interviewed the new anchor of 15 on 15. She discusses what she anticipates will be her biggest obstacles in this transition.
Well, first of all, I am so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful to you, to Yentl, for this great opportunity, handpicking me for this. The biggest challenge that I believe I will have is trying to find news every day. I think there's so much fun things going on and so many newsworthy stories that every day having to select a few for 15 minutes is going to be a tough one, because I will definitely want to keep the viewers always interested, always intrigued, and try to find the best stories that will catch their eye.
Daniela Piazzi is grateful for the opportunity. She is enthusiastic about taking on this role.
I think Yentl made a great decision for choosing me, because I've always been in the eye of the public. I'm very comfortable on stage. I've always been a very bubbly, outgoing person who is not afraid to take risks, and I'm not afraid to be different, and I have no shame. So I would definitely be bringing really different stories, and I think I could have, just like at the beginning when Yentl started, she had fresh eyes. Well, I think I have fresh eyes too, and I could bring a lot of diversity into the show.
Daniela has many new ideas to bring to the table. She is especially inspired by youngsters on the island.
New angles that I will be working on. I definitely think that the youth is underestimated here on the island. I think they have so much potential and so many great ideas that they could bring forward. I will definitely be interviewing a lot of youngsters on the island to see what their take is on current topics on the island, current dilemmas, current issues, and I think they could have a really great insight on that.
Daniela is an ambitious and driven woman. Viewers can expect fresh story ideas and concepts while the current flavor of 15 on 15 is maintained.
Starting June 21st, it will be 15 on 15 with Daniela Piazzi. Let's take a really quick break. Here is a word from one of our sponsors.
Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we have Daniela Piazzi in the spotlight.
I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for welcoming me into your lives every weeknight for 5 years. It has been a tremendous journey, and I hope I delivered as a producer, reporter, and anchor. As a token of my appreciation to all of you, here is something that everyone loves: well-hidden bloopers. It is also noted in the Caribbean Tourism Organization report that cruises remained...
Hi, I'm on TV. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Jesus, ready? Can you check my angle again? Is it okay? Yeah? Alton, someone's looking for you. Look what you did! Spritz. Now, as great as this technology sounds, some experts are saying what you gain in speed, you lose in comprehension. Spritz. Ready? This is our last segment for the morning. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday. For now, here is the rest of the Today Show. Back on for you. Thank you so much for watching. 15 on 15 airs weeknights at 7:15 p.m. right here on Channel 15 ATV. And before we go, I have to give a sincere thank you to my sponsors, and that includes Bukudi and Tata Beach Resort, Romar Trading, DB Resorts, Matthews, as well as 14 Biz. Until next time.